Born and raised in Cardiff, Yxngxr1 first stirred up a buzz with his DIY record Tyler in 2019, whilst holding down a post-school day job at Foot Locker. Following its viral explosion, he quickly tallied tens of millions of streams across fan-favourite singles such as Rather Do, Rockstar, 721 and Pigeons, to name but a few. Simultaneously, he released a flurry of full-length projects, most recently last year's well-received Teenage Motel, and he's carried on his hot streak into 2023 and joins me now. Hi, Yxngxr1, how are you doing?
Hello, one intro. That is beautiful.
Thank you very much. I've done my research, as you can hear.
I know, this sounds amazing.
And it's all true as well. For listeners who are new to your music, can you tell us when you started your music career?
I started in, I want to say 2018. I left school and everyone went to university and I was like, oh, what do I do now? And I saw a bunch of everyone came up on SoundCloud. So I was like, I'm going to start doing that. And it didn't go very far. And I sent it to my friends. They were like, you should probably try and find a job first. So I was like, okay, cool. So I worked at Foot Locker and then I started doing music and I didn't tell anyone I was going to release it after. This is in 2019. And then it was like over like the space of like 2 months, everything just went. And I was like,
amazing. What
has happened? It was crazy.
Absolutely fantastic. And you've done very well as well, so quickly as well, haven't you?
Yeah, it came so quick, and it was very hard to kind of process what was happening right at the start. And I don't think anyone really knew what was going on as well. It kind of just like really did come out of nowhere.
And have you always wanted to write music and perform?
Maybe. This is one for my mum. I think she'd probably say yes, but I'd probably say I've always wanted to do things where other people enjoy what I'm doing, if that makes sense. It sounds very strange. Like I wanted to open a vintage shop. I wanted to be like a professional skateboarder. I wanted to be something where like, oh, people were like, whoa, what he's doing is super cool. So I guess maybe music was the final calling, you know?
Well, it's a bit like me actually, because I've done this radio lark. It'll be my 30th anniversary in late November this year, and I've always done the radio all my life. It's like as soon as I was born, my father says, you looked up and you smiled, and it was like you'd been here before. And it's like, for some reason, I've always been a person who's, I may not be getting any money for doing what I do, but I like to entertain people. I like to make a difference to people's lives. And maybe when people watch this interview or listen to this interview on the radio, they're going to go, hey, actually, I can do the same thing as what Yxngxr1's doing. Do you know what I mean? So it's a bit of inspiration, isn't it?
And I think that's the best thing to hear as well. Like, hearing you say that, because it does feel like, oh, I am meant to be where I am right now, and I know you definitely feel the same, and it's so nice to hear.
It's a lovely it gives you a nice feeling when you're making a difference, to the world, as it were. So yes, we're both doing very well.
I know. It's so good to see.
Yes, it's excellent. Now, you're a true product of the internet generation, and your music has gained over 300 million streams across digital streaming platforms. What was it like waking up to see that your music is such a big hit globally?
Oh, it is really, really like mind-boggling. It's kind of like it's something, because the thing is, I still make all the songs on GarageBand. I am invested into Logic or whatever the other ones are. It's kind of like, I love the simplicity of GarageBand and just how easy it is to run. So when it's kind of like you said, like, oh, 300 million across everything, it doesn't really hit me until I kind of go, wait, I just do this on my computer in my bedroom with my friends. You know what I mean? It is very strange. It's really cool.
Yeah, I bet it is as well. I mean, I've just discovered YouTube Shorts, where you can do a short video and you can upload it, and then within 24 hours, there's 600 and odd people watched it. I'm thinking maybe I need to do a few more of them.
Honestly, it's the way to go. If anyone's trying to like look to expand their business or just what they love doing, like TikTok and Instagram and Shorts, and I think there's a Snapchat Spotlight. It's just there's so much for so many to see. If that makes sense, there's so many places for so many people to see. It's incredible.
I mean, your music sounds absolutely fantastic, and it's certainly something that is different to what is out there. Was that something that was intentional?
I think I borrowed from a lot of inspirations, which might have turned into what it is now. Like, there's a lot of inspiration from Lil Peep, who was a big SoundCloud and then became a very mainstream artist. Juice World and Tyler the Creator, Dominic Fike, to say a few. And it's just kind of like, I think where I sit right now is somewhere where I'm very comfortable. I mean, I've grown a mustache now. I feel like I'm kind of like delving into the sound even more with how I want it to be seen as well.
Yes, it's good to have an image to go with your music as well.
Yeah, and I think I'm really proud of what I'm making, and the project after this one sounds super, super, super cool as well. So I'll send it to you after this as well.
That'll be fantastic. Now, the single All Her Traits features New York artist Tim Atlas. What was it like working with him?
Oh, it was super cool. So me and my friend George Moore, who also is an artist, I went down to his house for the weekend, and we were kind of just like, we didn't really have any intentions. It was kind of just like almost like a catch up. We were like, oh, we'll try and make some songs, whatever. And it was the first song we made. I said, I have these chords, we should just try it. And if nothing happens, we should kind of like enjoy the weekend. And we make this beat. Yeah. And the song doesn't feel complete if I finish it. And it was kind of like, well, what do we do now? So then George put some vocals in, and it was like, oh yeah, I reckon like maybe someone from America would sound so good on this. So we're kind of like scoping out who we had. And then I spoke to Titus, who works for Empire. And he was like, we have this boy called Tim Atlas. He's like, I was like, I know him. I've messaged him already. Right. Does he want to do it? And he was like, yes. So then we started speaking, and I got sent through the final verse, and it was just, the song just sounded so complete. And I've never been so happy with the song. It's crazy. I love it.
It's absolutely fantastic. Your EP, by the way, which is called "Where Has Everyone Gone," which is which is full of sweetly nostalgic lo-fi as well as hard-hitting hip-hop beats. What was it like recording the album in the studio, and do you have any favorite tracks?
Ooh, favorite tracks. I do love the first track on the EP called Something Else. Was, I don't know why, it just felt so wholesome when we created it, and like and it was the first time we experimented with the hook just being an instrumental with a riff, and for some reason it just sounded so nice with the after the vocals. So I think that'd be my favorite song on the album.
That's a favorite song. So I love your current single, My Mum Told Me About You. Is there a story behind it?
So I wrote it about my girlfriend, and it was kind of like, it was mainly just kind of meant to be like just a love song for her, and not anyone else to kind of put out. But then as we listened to it more, it was kind of like, oh, we should actually put this out. It's actually a really like good song. Like if I say so myself, you know, I was like, I don't want to toot my own horn or anything, but I was like, oh, this is actually a super, super, super nice song. So yeah, we just kind of like, we're like, well, do we have a date for it? And then we just put it out, and then we had the video go out for it as well, which was so fun to shoot. And yeah, it was just, I love that song as well.
It is. It's lovely and catchy as well, and it's definitely a great song that sounds fantastic on the radio as well.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Now, you have many followers on social media. Would you like to tell us where you are if listeners would like to follow you?
I'm on Instagram, I'm on TikTok, I'm on Twitter. I'm currently in New York. If you want to try and follow me there, I don't know if if anyone really wants to do that, but yeah, everyone is Yxngxr1, spelled very strange, Yxngxr1.
Yes.
And yeah, which is a weird name. I don't know why I came up with it.
I like it though. It's very catchy. I did actually have to speak to the promotions people and say, how do I address YX?
Yeah, how would you actually say it? That's the first thing you need to know.
I would probably have got it wrong straight away, so I thought I would check up on that.
I don't blame you at all. I don't blame you.
Do you have any future projects that you could tell us about? I mean, you're over there in New York, so something must be happening.
Yeah, so I think for maybe the start of next year, maybe the end of this year, I want to try and do a US tour and then do some more UK shows.
Yeah.
And then I know I have another project that is like 80% finished,
right,
for front porch, which I've been working on for a while, and I love it. And it is very heavily influenced by this last project, and also a lot of like 60s, 70s, 80s rock kind of. And I just love it. I just love it. It sounds so fun. When I send it to you, you'll understand it.
That'll be fantastic, and I look forward to putting that on the air when I get permission. Off yourself, yes. But yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? Actually, when you're mentioning the 70s, 80s, 90s kind of thing, loads and loads of music in the charts at the moment are, grabbing like influences from that kind of era, particularly actually the 90s. I mean, there's something which has got like Robert Miles' Children currently in the charts, is kind of going on. So is that something that you're looking into as well, except going across all of those decades, maybe?
Well, do you know what it is? Since I've been out to Utah, my girlfriend's dad is very, knows a lot about music, and he'd show me loads of old songs, and he'd be like, this was big in the UK back in the 60s. Have you heard this? And I'd be like, no, I have no clue this artist even existed. And even just names that we all know, Rod Stewart, David Bowie, real hit makers. And he's like, I'm going to show you the B-sides, and we're going to run through an album. And just listen to that kind of stuff kind of made me realize, oh, maybe there's a part of this generation that I can fit into as a 1998 born boy, I don't know. But yeah.
Hence this radio show here, which obviously listeners can't see this, to this radio show. But yes, Phil Wilson's Vinyl Revival, you'll have to catch that, because you may get some inspiration there for future projects, because I play everything. I've got features, I've got Album of the Weeks, also new artists that's coming through as well, that's releasing on vinyl. So I have that as well. But yeah, the Vinyl Revival is upon us. So I need to ask you, if you bought a vinyl record, what is your favorite vinyl record and why? As I knock my microphone over. Okay,
so right, one I bought literally yesterday. Actually, I bought 4 yesterday. I bought a Steely Dan, because I've heard the name, and I was kind of like, I'm gonna buy one of his albums and just kind of put it on and just listen. I also bought What's the Story, Morning Glory.
Excellent.
And then I bought a Mac DeMarco album, and then the other one was a album called Voyage, which was $4.99. Can't remember who it was, but it was made in 78, and it was a very jazz inspired album. So when we get back to the UK, I'm going to chuck that on. I have no clue who the artists are. Don't know what they do. Don't know what the sound's really going to be like. Not trying to test it on Spotify. I'm going to wait so I can put it on. So but if I have to say it, I'm going to say Morning Glory, honestly.
Morning Glory, that's your favourite one there. Yes, and that's, of course, Oasis, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
What's the story, morning glory?
Oh, amazing. Amazing song.
There you go, you can sing as well. So Steely Dan, by the way, that album, did you get Pretzel Logic?
I think so. It was a white album.
Yes, it's absolutely fantastic that it's got Ricky Don't Lose That Number on that album and other ones. And when you hear it, I mean, it's absolutely fantastic. Funnily enough, I've just got a copy of that for Phil Wilson's vinyl revival in the future. So we'll be putting the needle on the So I'll be looking forward to putting the needle on the record shortly with that album. Finally, could you introduce your latest single?
It's called My Mum Told Me About You. Is a very indie rock inspired song made by a producer called Jonah Brew. Brilliant song. Music video also goes perfect with it. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And Yxngxr1, thank you so much for joining me, and all the best with everything that's going on for your future career. And I'd love to have you back on the show soon.
Thank you very much. And with you as well.
All the best. Take care now.
And you, bye.
Thank you. Bye.